Hello Scorpio and Scorpio cross watchers, this is Eternal Flame and I'm Aisha Su. In today's Scorpio Collective Tarot Love reading, we will ask the cards where your person is at in life, where you are at in life, what do they feel about the connection, what you feel about the connection, what their next actions will be, and we will get channeled messages from them and see when the time of this next actions will be. As this is a collective reading, please only take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. And never give your power away to a tarot reading you watch online. We are only here to help you receive confirmation to the intuitive messages you already get on your journey. This is a new channel. I would love to grow it with you, Scorpio, so don't forget to subscribe and support the channel by liking, commenting, or sharing. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever this video found you, it was the best time for you to see it. If you're ready, let's get into it, Scorpio, and if you'd like to get your personal reading done by me, check out the links in the video description bar. Let's see, Scorpio. The Moon, the World in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, the Magician in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse, Ten of Swords. The overall energy is very clear. This is not a true love connection. This is not something you really want. This feels more like a challenge. And let's see what is exactly happening. When we look at your person and where they are in life, with the World in reverse, we see that they are at a point in life in which they feel like something unfinished is hanging up in the air. And with the Moon, they have some insecurities and fears around this. And with Ace of Wands, they cannot take action, most potentially regarding this thing that is weighing down on them. So whatever they feel is an unfinished business, like whatever feels like it is very far away from them is something that gives them gives them fear, that makes them as you see the dogs howling to the moon here, the dogs are afraid of the moon. So the Moon is the card of insecurities and fears in some cases, in which this one looks like. And with the Ace of Wands in reverse, this person cannot take action. So it feels like something has to be done, is still unfinished, hanging in the air, in the energy for them. But on the other hand, they are unable to take action because of their fear. You, on the other hand, with Two of Wands in reverse, for some time you were waiting for something. No, not waiting. You were trying to make a decision about something, but now, rather than spending more time on it, you have decided to actually, this is also a similar energy, a Seven of Cups in reverse. You had many options. You couldn't choose. You were puzzled. You were thinking about all of these options. You might have had up to 7 options. And these might pertain to love connections, because Cups is the energy of feelings and emotions. It's the water sign. You are now, I don't want any of these, and I'm not trying to make any decision, because I have actually made this decision, and that decision is to walk away. This thing actually, more than walking away, Maybe you felt left out in the cold. Maybe you had all of these and ended up having none of the options you had, and you were like, you made a 180 shift, and you were now left out in the cold. You are potentially going through some financial loss. Maybe you both lost a secure and safe place to stay, but highly likely, more likely, you lost some money on the way. When we look at what your person feels about you and this connection, with Five of Swords in reverse, at one point you had too many arguments and fights. These fights have ended now, but they look back at the times in which the things weren't that pleasant. Maybe you called each other some names, and things weren't that happy and peaceful between you. And with the Magician in reverse, they feel like they cannot do anything regarding this connection. They feel like this actually, aligns with the Ace of Wands in reverse in their current energy and where they are in life. They feel like they can't take any action. And when they look at this connection with the Magician in reverse, they feel like they can't manifest anything with you. With the Nine of Cups in reverse, I don't like this card because this indicates that at one point this connection felt like a dream come true, a wish fulfillment to them. But now with reverse, they feel like that was all in the past. So at one point they felt very happy in this connection, but they don't anymore. And with the Magician in reverse, they feel like they cannot change this. They don't have the power to. So even if so it feels like with the Five of Swords in reverse, even if the arguments and the fights have died down, have actually ended, it also came with silence that doesn't seem to change. You, on the other hand, you actually have some similar feelings regarding this connection, Scorpio. That's the reason I said if you are very hopeful, very loving, very lovey-dovey in your vibes, this might not be your reading. When you look at this person and this connection, with Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you don't actually want to work on this. You don't want to put any effort. You don't want to make any investments regarding this connection. You're like, yeah, I'm not doing anything for this. Because when you look at this person and at this connection, you feel like with Ten of Swords, this is a very graphic image. I cannot show you that long, but you see the swords in the back of this person made them gush out, and it feels like they're like dead with all the blood out of them. This was too graphic, sorry, but that is how you feel. So this connection took everything in you to the point that it gave you even possibly health problems. And when you look at this person with Two of Swords, as you see, you don't want to contact them, you don't want to talk to them, you don't want to invest in this, you don't want to talk to them, and when you look at them, you see nothing but an incredibly challenging and painful time in your life. So I don't think you even need a next action regarding this connection, because we already saw that they felt hopeless and helpless, and their vision regarding a life together, or maybe their feelings at one point that told them that you were their wish fulfillment, isn't there anymore. This feels like a karmic connection that served its purpose for both of you, because the feelings are very similar. They even have fear. That's interesting. Yeah, again, I had this in another recent reading. With the golden mirror, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. This connection definitely had some problems regarding it being a healthy one, and either one of you or maybe both of you actually sabotaged this connection if it had any hope to turn into something. So now, like with coffee cup, you don't actually have this left. You won't. No, you won't be actually. As you said, you don't want to either, and they feel hopeless. You won't be talking about anything. It feels like, yeah, this was a very difficult, but maybe a learning experience, Scorpio. You will know better. Difficult connection, but let's see what they would say to you if they could. Wrongful advice. Maybe either one of you let other people chime in into your business and acted upon the advice you received from others, and that ended up hurting your connection. Be more selfish. Let me see. It looks like maybe you gave in to this connection more than they did. So this is their message to you, from their higher self, of course, to be more selfish, as you matter. Yeah, because you're important, and maybe next time you will find someone who is actually aligned with you. Yeah, maybe this was Ace of Wands in reverse. I have so much desire for you. Maybe this was something they said in the good old days you shared together. But it looks like now this connection has ended. I don't have to pull out a timing card for this, Scorpio. Let's pull out an affirmation and let it all to God card, so that you have an easier time of dealing with whatever you are going through. It doesn't have to be regarding anything about this connection, because you might be going through completely irrelevant things in your life, Scorpio. You have a life of your own. It's not like you were born with this person. Love. It's not about finding love. You are love itself. Help me, Lord, to send so much compassion and caring to the inner child that I always remember I myself am love. Let me put this here so that you can take a screenshot and go back to read it in your own personal time, Scorpio. This feels like this is something that had to end. It feels like your person had more hope and emotions regarding this, when you, on the other hand, maybe you approached it with head over heart more, because I don't see any very lovey-dovey feelings on your side when we look at the cards that I pulled for you. But Scorpio, this is done and over, and I wish you to find a passionate, a fiery love like you always desire in your next connection. And if you really are going through a financial loss, as we see in your current energy, I hope you get to make the money even more back. Scorpio, I hope this reading helped you. Subscribe, definitely comment, and let me know how it resonated. I will see you in another video.